money retirement squirrel from Boyd. We're putting away acorns. And I'll show you important.
Hi, everybody.
So you're sort of like a spokesperson. More of a spokesman for it.
Yeah, those guys at Boyd.com. Try to argue with you.
I'm just working on this tag that I am doing for Bea Grob. Face the Scraps group, and it is an acetone. It's kind of a lid for the box, this one, and I'm experimenting with how it is that I need to embellish it, and so far I have used the glitter glue on it. I had glitter glue here already. I have used the alcohol and spray, homemade alcohol spray. That was a fail. It came off easily with water. I squirted water on it. It kept wiping off on my fingertips, and so finally I just squirted water on it and wiped it off. If it came off that easily with just water, then I know that it would be able to come off easily with use, or with just putting it in the package to send off, I would think. So I'm using a doily here. I was watching a video by Helen Purcell, I think her name is. Helen was talking about something that she had done, something she was showing actually, how she was gluing on a doily for an embellishment on a journal page. But not like you would think, not like your regular embellishment. She was gluing it on and painting over the top of it, I think, if I understood it correctly. And then after she painted over the top of it, it became a textural piece for underneath. And I hope I'm saying that right. I'll check and make sure. But in her video, she claimed that she learned this from Tim Holtz himself. So how about that? And that he was able to successfully do this with a doily. So I'm wondering if I can glue this on to the underside of my acetate here, and I'm just going to try it real quick. I was wondering if I could use this matte medium on my acetate, and for gluing on other embellishments. And I'm just going to try it here for this doily and see if I can get a transparent effect because of the acetate with the doily. And it would be visible through the underside of the I don't know if this is correct or not. I see that all of the alcohol ink, homemade alcohol ink, did not come off when I rinsed it. And I've got some blue matte gel medium on here, so I guess that'll be a part of it. And I think that I will want to wipe that off. My fear on doing the doily this way was that it would tear. And I suppose if you treated it really rough, it would tear. But when she did it, it didn't tear at all. In fact, it was just really, really nice. It looked really good under the paint. And I'm not going to put paint on the other side because I already have the flourishes and that from the other side. But right now you can see the alcohol inks. Crazy. I guess they'll stay on now. Now that I've used the matte gel. That would be a reference point for me later to, if you want the alcohol inks to stay on acetate, you would put matte gel down with them. So it looks nice from both sides. I'm just going to water this down a little bit. And I'm looking real quick for a piece of unwasted paint paper, and I'm just going to put this unwasted alcohol matte gel, medium matte gel, on my unwasted paints paper, which will make a nice ATC because it has paint on both sides. And I'm figuring out now how inconvenient it is to use an index card when you've already used one side of it for a flashcard. So my worst fear is that Nina Rabina and Wendy Mason got those in the mail and they were not finished. So I'm hoping that that did not happen, but I do not recall finishing the backs of their cards. So I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit so it doesn't look too gooky. Oh, and this is the part when you get the doily coming up. So I may not want to wipe it up. I may want to leave it alone. And since it's not a bad color, maybe I don't mind leaving it alone. I can wipe over it very, very gently. This was my main fear of using a doily. So let's see how that looks on the other side. Well, I'm going to think about that. Part of it I don't like the way it looks because of how the matte gel looks through the acetate, but it's possible that if I used the matte gel, which does dry clear, that it will be alright over the doily when it's only that. These are just little crumbs that were on my mat. My granddaughters come over and they use my mat here, and I need to change out my mat immediately. And this is my experimental piece. So there you go. And we have a tag that's partially made. This one I have not, it's too big as far as I'm concerned. It's just kind of like a maybe a 5x7. Let's see here. It's a 6 by 4.5, 6 by 4.5 piece of acetate that has the embellishments on it. So I'm going to have to consider this and figure out what I'm going to do next, because I do have the other one that I worked on today and earlier, or maybe it was last night, I forgot now. And it looks like this. And I didn't like the way the word create looks, but now that it's dry, I see that it's still going down on a curve, and it's still, you know, there's nothing. It's still pretty plain, I'm thinking, and I'm going to have to work on this for a little bit. Maybe if I audition a few more possibilities here, that means try out a few more things here, then I can kind of figure out what I want to do. This is these are the pieces that I just cut off of the other doily, and I might want to try them. I'm not sure. And I will link, I don't know how to link things because I don't have a URL myself. And so I will look up her channel. She seems to have actually seen Tim Holtz. So I guess maybe he gives workshops wherever he lives. I'm not sure. That's how they do. And that's about it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you. 4 thumbs up. And I'll talk to you later.